the Denver Broncos
what up,
taking
Luke?
on the Miami Dolphins.
Dolphins in the league. The Dolphins do. Mooney. What happened?
It's the first weekend of autumn, and the NFL is in full swing as off we go on EA Sports.
Oh, yeah, I feel that. That boy just got a safety. I don't even know what the fuck he did.
These two defenses, they might come to play. One has already come to play here. A safety for the opening points of the game.
Brandon, let's file this play away because if it turns out to be a tight game, who knows? This could wind up being the difference.
Oh, yeah. We need to do this shit in his close league.
Now to kick this one away.
They tripping in that bit. I keep forgetting to put
this is taken at the 23.
in the meals from back here. What else, man? I can't hear shit. What am I saying like that? That boy, man. He's going to game channel about to do this to that boy.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. In motion left goes Sutton. Start on the ground with Pierce. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. You talk about this Miami defense. They were strong last week, CD, and that went over New England.
No matter what coverage was called, they were in the hip pockets of the receivers all game long. I mean, they were running the routes with them. Turned out, they were right there on every single ball thrown and came away with 5 interceptions.
Purdy now to throw off the play action. Finds the open man. It's Mike Williams. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. 1st and 10, it's Pierce. And he'll work down inside the 45. This defense for the Dolphins, much improved from week 1. They were terrific last week in getting their guys their first win of the season.
No matter what coverage was called, they were right in the hip pockets of the receivers all game long. Step for step, running their routes with them. Turned out they were right there every time the ball was in the air, and they came away with 5 interceptions in that one.
They go again with Pierce. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 45-yard line. A yard in the wrong direction. Makes 3rd down tougher. 3rd down and 9. They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first. They go play action here. Purdy. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
That is certainly one way to frustrate a quarterback. When there's extra defenders on the field, dime package, lots of speed, no space to fit in the football.
And here's Gillen on now to punt as he gets this one away. And this ball is going to be down now right at the 10-yard line. Good spot.
Well, someone's going to be happy with that effort. You know who else is going to be happy? His defense.
Absolutely.
He's created a very long field for that offense to try to traverse.
And he got some help from Mr. Football there, checking up nicely. Good English on that punt. 1st down Miami as they get set to start the drive. Now a 3-time 1,000-yard rusher, Joe Mixon. And space opens a bit as he gets it across the 15 to the 17-yard line. Back to Mixon on 2nd down. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. A Miami 1st down on the 14-yard pickup.
From Miami Dolphins. 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Alert, alert, alert. Here's Allen to throw it. Oh, his first throw of the game. Going to
That's a nasty. Oh, God.
These guys are going to take over at the 34-yard line.
Oh, my Lord.
And that's a ball that he is going to want to keep, his first career interception in the National Football League.
And I love what teams do when that happens. You bring the ball to the sideline, the equipment guy grabs it, he puts a piece of tape on it, writes on it so that you know what it is, and then they tuck it away so that you can have it for later and put it on your mantle. Pretty good deal for him right there. Now he's eager to get back out on the field and get his second one.
And Pierce gets it again on second down.
Lord.
And he stopped immediately there. No gain on the play that time, and they'll look to convert on what will be a 3rd and 4.
The running lanes have definitely not been there for him here in the first half, and I don't think it's all been his fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much space. A loss results there.
Well, they were handed great starting field position on this drive, but now they face a 3rd and 4. Going for it with Pierce. Shoves him off at the 20 and inside the 20 before he's brought down. That one going for a gain on the first down.
So it's pretty simple, partner. You pick up a turnover, set you up in excellent field position. The last thing you want to do is go 3 and out in this spot.
Yeah, they would have to settle for a field goal attempt, but now they keep those touchdown hopes alive. And he's able to get this inside the 10 now to the 9. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3. Option play, and it's a handoff to Pierce. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. It's a 3-yard pickup, and that sets up first and goal.
They came into this game saying it was important that they set the tone and show that they can run the football. I believe that they've done that here in the first quarter.
They'll run here with Pierce. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. No gain on the play that time, and it sets up 2nd and goal. Another carry for Pierce. And same result. He's going to take this just to the line of scrimmage before running into a brick wall. It'll go as no gain on the play, and now they're looking at a 3rd and goal. So they tried runs on 1st and goal and 2nd and goal, got stonewalled. Now from here, they've got to throw, right?
I would think so, and I would think you also maybe want to come up with something different in terms of formation. Maybe spread things out a little bit. Even though you're down near the goal line where things are tight, get it spread out a little bit and try and find some room to operate.
The tight end Kittle has it on the left side. A 4-yard pickup, not enough. 4th down. We are in for a good one as we're through one on EA Sports. Can this defense hold them out? Here we go now. 4th and goal from the 2. They'll run for it with Pierce. And not only will he not get in, he's going to lose yardage. They stuff him back at the 4. The run is turned away on 4th and goal from the 2. And the Dolphins celebrate their goal line stand. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. Still in the first half, but this offense has struggled. Haven't really been able to get anything going, not only in the points category, but in the yards category. We'll see if they can do better here on this drive. So that play much needed there as they're all the way up near the 40 for a 1st and 10. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. The Dolphins are 1-1 through 2 games thus far. It's not a start that's going to set the world on fire, but they've been pretty solid nonetheless.
And the first thing that crosses my mind, it certainly beats the alternative of starting 0-2. I do think that this is a team that's going to take a little time to find its footing. Hard to navigate the always tough NFL.
Allen's throw into the hands of Lockett. And this is going to be another first down as they'll make the tackle at the Broncos' 40. To the air, Allen. And that is incomplete.
He did a fine job there of not hitting it before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
Now a second down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Well, they had that one snipped out defensively. That's a tough one to connect on when you got multiple defenders in the area, and it winds up incomplete.
Now Allen again. That's complete to a speedy wideout Goodwin. And he'll go down to the ground at the 39, and obviously that's well short of the first. Now before they run this fourth down play, we're going to get a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter.
A 56-yard attempt.
And his kick is good. He got every bit of that one as it's good from 56 yards out. And the Dolphins have taken the lead. So, Charles, they are on the board after that kick. So 3 drives, 3 points. Obviously not the start that you were hoping for, but they're able to erase that 0 off the scoreboard.
Yeah, I guess what you're saying is a point of drive is not what offenses are striving for by any stretch. They're happy they've got 3 now. They hope that that unlocks their offense for bigger points down the road.
Denver offense at the line, ready to go. They're coming off a 4th down gamble that last drive that backfired, CD, but really not as badly as it could. Their defense held up and only gave up 3 points.
And what they want to do is play off the momentum the defense gave them. Only giving up the 3 points in that situation after they failed on 4th down. Now they want to make it pay off. They want to pay homage to the defense and have their own drive pay off in points for themselves.
Play action, and now here's Purdy to throw it. He's airing it out for Williams. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. It's the Honey Badger, Tyrann Mathieu.
Intercepted. The Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Here's Joe Mixon as they start on the ground. And he is going to lose yardage here. Well, the first play of the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14. Airing it out, looking for Ridley. All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. And the return this time will go out to the 42-yard line.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Pierce now up the middle. And he got blown up. Losing yardage on the play back at the 44.
Yeah, another negative play in an early down situation. This one to start the drive. You're putting a lot of pressure on your quarterback to bail you out when you're in 2nd and long yardage.
Now they contend with a 2nd and 12 after the loss. Give to Pierce now on the option. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. 47 yards rushing for him in the ball game now on 14 carries.
1st down, Broncos.
And they'll go right back to Pierce. And this time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down. They've called his number a lot this afternoon. You wonder how much tread is left on those tires.
We certainly do, but I always think back to one of my favorite coaches in the NFL. And he used to have a meeting with his running backs every year in the offseason and say, look, as many times as you're going to carry the ball, you should be able to carry it one more time, so make sure you get in shape.
The offense on 3rd down, just 1 for 3 thus far. They're up against a 3rd and 1 situation. Pierce will try to pick it up. And he can't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. on the sneak. And he gets halfway there, down to the 1-yard line. 2nd and goal from the 1. Pierce will take it in. Touchdown, Denver. Jake Moody now for the point after. And this is good, and it makes it a 9-3 ball game.
Next to score, Broncos 9, Dolphins 3. Jake Moody to kick off.
So after the made field goal by Moody, he's back out to kick this one away. Oh, good return up past the 30. And they'll have very good starting field position as he's up just shy of the 40. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. Well, still early in this one, Charles, but the last time this offense was out there, they threw their first interception of the ball game, so trying to avoid repeating that mistake here on this drive.
And to put a positive spin on it, at least it happened in the first half and not in a close game in the fourth quarter. But you're absolutely right, partner. One of the last things this offensive quarterback wants to witness again in this game.
Kind of an obvious question, Charles, but anything you try to avoid after your first pick, or you say it's one interception, we're still in the first half, and then you do the same thing?
I think you want to avoid playing scared, and put it into the mind of a quarterback that you've lost confidence in him. Make sure you get some throws that he's going to be able to complete, make him feel good about himself, and continue to run your offense.
And that is caught. Touchdown, Miami. Calvin Ridley, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Dolphins are an extra point away from moving out in front in the final minute of the half. Boswell good with the extra point. And that will give him the lead here as we get on towards halftime. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. With this slim deficit closing in on the end of the first half, we'll see if they can move this at least into field goal range and try to get 3 out of this drive. And he's not going to go anywhere as they get him down behind the line of scrimmage. Now Purdy, he's going to change the look here. Second and 11. He's going to get this one out to his fullback. Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action.
And the big guy catches the ball out of the backfield, and oftentimes it's quite a surprise to the guys playing defense because not ordinarily thought as a pass catcher, it often works when they decide to dial it up.
Still needing 10 yards. Now it's 3rd down. Purdy off the play fake. Rush coming, and he's taken down. The Dolphins going to take their 2nd timeout. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. On 4th down, here's Jamie Gillen on to punt. Here comes Grant on the return. Officially, that'll go as a 52-yard punt. Not too shabby. And there'll be time for maybe one final play before halftime. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And you wonder if with Allen's arm, they might just take their chances by dialing up a long one. And now this throw incomplete, and that is how this first half will come to an end. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down, 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gunn, getting set for quarter number 3 here. It'll be the Broncos getting the football first in this second half as they trail, and we are back underway. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Denver offense at the line, ready to go.
Well, Charles, we saw a pretty entertaining first half, close ball game. Remember there toward the end of the second quarter, the opposition scored to take the lead. Now we'll see if these guys can get a score.
Look at this, middle of the field, a breakaway. Inside the 20. And he gets it all the way down to the 3.
130 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon.
Yardage-wise, he's in the top handful of backs in the league so far this season. A great run there.
He's going to love that standing when it comes to contract time. But even more so, his team loves it because he gives them an identity and sets a tone.
Now they send a man in motion right.
First down, they go right back to Pierce.
And the D not yielding much there. He's only going to get a yard to about the 2.
All of a sudden, those lanes that were there earlier in the drive dry up near the goal line. That's a good job defensively to diagnose the run and stop it for a very short pickup.
2 of their 3 red zone trips so far they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal. And I think they stopped him again. They did at the 1-yard line. Call it no gain that time, and now it's 3rd and goal.
His path became similar to almost running a stretch play, didn't it? Trying to find a crease, anywhere to put his foot in the ground and cut back. It just never materialized.
The Miami defense trying to keep him out. They haven't let him in yet. Can they hold again here on 3rd and goal? Touchdown! Cortland Sutton, a 2-yard touchdown grab.
And the Broncos have retaken a third-quarter lead.
And now the offense is going to stay out there as the Broncos will go for 2.
Purdy will throw for it.
It's complete. And he will find the end zone here. And the lead moves up to 7.
Broncos 17. Dolphins 10.
So following the touchdown, here's Moody back out to send it away. On the return from his end zone is Grant. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. To throw, it's Allen.
This goes out wide from Mixon.
And they work this well upfield across the 45. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. And the pitch goes to Mixon. A little juke. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
They did a really nice job there defensively. They strung the play out, didn't give him a cutback lane. On each play, you have guys what I call our BCR players. Guys are responsible for the bootleg, for the cutback, and for the reverse. They played that one perfectly.
And rode him right out of bounds. A 2nd down pass play there, but it's incomplete. Throwing the football, he's not as sharp as he was last week when he was over 70%. Right now, he's under 50%.
Well, that comes from extra game film, extra time. You know those guys watched him all week, saw how precise he was, and constructed a defense to try and chip away at that, and thus far they've been successful.
And now the 3rd down throw incomplete as well.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
Fair catch signaled for and taken at about the 15-yard line. They'll call that a 33-yard punt with no return. And the Broncos take over, 1st down and 10. The Broncos onto the field ready to start their next drive.
This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated Bruce. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown. The last time out, look and repeat that in Charles' defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Now a deep ball there on second down, but it'll wind up incomplete.
That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. That's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
Play action. Now Purdy.
And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. A big one there on third down. They hit for 30 yards.
And that one hurts defensively. They force him into third and long, had the advantage, yet they give up the big play right there.
Yeah, their offense was already warming up on the sideline, ready to come out. So much for that 3-and-out.
Pierce takes it straight ahead.
5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down.
Brandon, 5 yards on that run. Let's get back to the huddle and make sure if you're a back, you spend time with your offensive line and give them credit. Hard to move those 300-plus pounders at the line of scrimmage, and they did for a significant chunk of yardage.
And Pierce gets it again on second down.
They're going to snuff this play out behind the line. We have not seen that much today. It'll go down as a 2-yard loss, and it brings up a third down.
Well, that was one of the few times they've been able to contain him thus far. He's over 100 yards for the game, but he lost a bit off his total on that carry.
Here's Purdy now on third and goal. To Pierce, they set up the screen.
Well, he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds. That's a first down and then some, a 32-yard pickup.
Well, that was a pretty good time for his first catch of the ball game, and it turned into a huge play as well. He's certainly not been a central part of this passing game so far in this one, but he made his presence felt there. A big pickup on third down.
And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line.
138 yards rushing for him now as his sensational afternoon continues. Second down and 4.
The Dolphins' 14-yard line.
Pierce gets this one running right.
And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. It'll be a loss of a couple on the play, so now third down coming up. And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Back now in Miami. It's Bronco football, and they also have the lead here as we get set for the fourth. So they need 6 yards here on third down. They're 2 for 2 on third down tries so far on this drive.
In motion left goes Sutton. And this pass broken up. And the contact well timed there. And now fourth down.
That's a good job there creating the contact to force the incompletion. And now since it's fourth down, that should set up a field goal situation.
And a nice sigh of relief defensively to be able to hold them to 3.
So here we go. It's Jake Moody now in a big spot.
This to make it a 2-score game. And his kick is good. And they double him up here. That makes our score 20-10.
So that CD, an important one here in the fourth quarter.
And that importance cannot be overstated. All eyes on both sidelines were staring that one down all the way. The significance is that they made it a 2-score game. Still lots of time left to go, but likely that was their goal at the start of the drive. Get 3 points, make it a 2-score game, and they were able to get it done.
On the return from his end zone is Grant. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20.
Now a stoppage here as it looks like we've got a Dolphins shaking up on the play. We'll get an update when we come back to Miami. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive.
And the complexion of this one has changed a fair amount. That last field goal made it a two-score game, so they need to get points out of this drive relatively quickly.
9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1.
Well, partner, I know this type of running back. I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. I can just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, oh, you're eager. You come running up there. I'm going to tackle this guy. By the fourth quarter, you're coming up and thinking about it.
And D-line wearing down fourth quarter. Yeah, that's not a guy they want to see consistently.
4 yards the pickup, first down.
Allen. They'll set up the screen here to mix it. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
And good yardage there on first down, because sometimes all you need to do on the screen is get one key block. That might set your man free, and that was pretty good pursuit to the football defensively, or it could have gone for more.
Throwing now is Allen. Finding Taysom Hill complete.
A couple of first downs on the drive already, as they'll go from the 47 now on first down. Now Allen. And he's got the speedster Goodwin. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35.
First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Here's Allen on 1st and 10. They find some open field here. That one a broken play, but it ends up being a good play. The scramble goes for 20.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. And they'll get this out quickly to Goodwin.
Man, this play gets blown up. They'll lose yardage back at the 17. He was unable to shake free there. They'll cover him for a loss of a yard.
And that was a heck of a play there on the outside.
Partner, sometimes I think on a play like this as a corner, you've got to think to yourself, all I've got to do is slow him down so others can come over and support. But in this case, he said, forget that. I've got this. Sorry you had to make the run for nothing, fellas.
Allen's throw is complete.
Call it a gain of 3 on the play. And 3rd and 8 now.
They kept the receiver in the short field, but that let his quarterback get the ball quickly to him before either guy in double coverage could react.
What can they draw up now? Time to find out on a 3rd and 8.
Play action. Now it's Allen sliding out of the pocket. And he takes it inside the 10 to the 8 before he's out of bounds.
He didn't like what he saw downfield, decided his best course of action was to take off and run. And that ended up being a gamble that did not pay off for him. Now they would have to gamble again if they want to keep this series going.
Here we go. This is 4th down. One final try here for Allen.
And this is intercepted, and that should do it.
Jalen Thompson picks it, and the Broncos are going to get the ball back on the turnover as they hold on 4th down.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 12-yard line.
Denver offense at the line, ready to go. Turnover that just got him the football back, obviously a big one, because had they been able to score on the other side. And intercepted, maybe the turning point they need. They will bring it back. It's a pick 6 and a Dolphins touchdown. Boswell for the extra point. It's up and good, and the lead's now down to 3 at 20-17. offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away. Well, from deep in the end zone, he's going to bring this out. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. They got to have two hands on the football here as they run on first down. And now right out of the 2-minute break, we'll get a timeout used defensively with 1:56 to go.
I think as a running back in this spot, you have to understand there's not going to be a whole lot of room to run. And in this case, ball protection takes precedent over trying to make something happen.
You'd have to think likely another running play coming here. 2nd and 11. He's going to get it again. Just looking to get forward and protect the ball. The Dolphins going to take their second timeout. That'll leave them with just one remaining in this 4th quarter of play. After that run, still a good amount of meat on the bone here for this 3rd down play. Can you envision them putting this in the air?
Totally. I mean, look at who he has under center right now. If you can't trust him with the football, you can't trust anyone. And frankly, to me, I want the ball down the stretch. Get the first down, keep it in the hands of my offense. I don't want to turn it over to them and rely on my D.
Now the throw on 3rd down, knocked away and incomplete.
That's called by the defense there on 3rd down. Just flood the field with extra defensive backs in their dime package. Nowhere to go with the football. Forces the incompletion.
Now on 4th down, on is the punt team sending this one away. Returnable for Grant. A good return there, 17 yards. And it'll be Dolphin football.
At their own 36-yard line.
This is 1st and 10. The drive will commence with a run by Mixon. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up.
No gain on the play.
Throwing, Allen.
At the 36-yard line.
Connecting with Mixon. And he's going to get out of bounds with the first down. So an ideal set of circumstances there. They move the chains, and they save that final timeout.
Well, they got the yardage they needed there. Picked up the first down, got out of bounds. How about the urgency that they have, as well as the understanding where they are in the field?
Just the one timeout remaining as they try to navigate this 2-minute drill. 1st and 10. Here's Allen. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away.
Limited time left on the clock after that incompletion, so I think both sides are going to savor every second to prepare before the next snap. Because once the ball's in motion, it may be a non-stop push to finish this drive off. Everyone better be on the same page right now, because I think they're going to try to get several plays off in quick succession if they can.
Now, meanwhile, here's a 2nd down throw that's knocked away and incomplete.
That was well played, but that was also an example of a corner who understands his coverage, realized he had support behind him, and could be a little more aggressive in the shorter zone, and did exactly that, knocking that pass away.
Allen. Oh, and that's going to sabotage their comeback plans. It is intercepted. Picked up by Fabian Moreau. And a big return will get him all the way down to the 35.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
points of contact necessary at this stage as they'll run on first down.
Now the Dolphins will use the last of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds left to go in the game.
They'll come up 2nd and 7.
They go again with Pierce.
And even though he gets out of bounds to stop the clock, it's not going to matter. That first down going to be enough to write a finish to this one. Hand off right side to Pierce. Brought down at the 20.
And he continues to pile up the yardage. That puts him over $150 now. And this defense has really had its problems trying to keep him contained.
2nd and 7 from the 20. Now a handoff for Pierce.
And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. I guess the simple question, why not just take a knee there?
I don't understand either why you would take any sort of a chance. We've seen it happen in the game of football. It doesn't matter whether you watch high school, college, or the NFL. Some people get a little greedy, try to get that extra running play in, and it can backfire on them.
Now a 3rd down throw, but it misses the target, incomplete.